Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol EGLT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like a few weeks worth of time. It's actually really just the past day and a half broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action very quickly. So again, like I said, what you're looking at right here is basically the past day and a half roughly of price action. So if you say, Clay, look, summarize the price action for me quickly. Pump and dump on thin ice. I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this company's being run out of some bunker in North Korea. I'm just making the statement based solely on how the price has acted today and really over the past day and a half. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's first just kind of apply where it all started. And to me, it started when it broke up above the very famous moving average, otherwise known as the 200 periods moving average right there at the pink line. Even if you have just a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price gets up above it, you want to see it act as support. So that was a starting point because that was, again, the breakout point. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, again, it started right there, and the price went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in basically a day and a half, I'm thinking we can all agree, yeah, that this is a pretty short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, and that thin ice point is at 94 cents, which is the value of the pink line. So to better illustrate this, let me just throw up a line here at 94 cents. So why is 94 cents so important? Well, to be fair to the bulls, the price could do something like this, where the bulls come down here, walk on the thin ice, and then start to head back upwards. If that were to happen, then again, to be fair to the bulls, you'd have a big set of lows right here. The previous base would be down there. So if you picture these as stair steps, well, hey, the overall stair steps are still heading in the upwards direction. However, if the price comes down here, the bulls walk along and then all of a sudden break through the ice and continue to separate to the downside, at that point in time, what do you have? You would literally have the price right back inside of that range where the breakout all started. And not to insult your intelligence, but obviously, if something is truly strong, it's going to make progress forward, right? The price isn't going to go back to where it was, and back to where it was would be down below that thin ice point, which is at 94 cents. So if you haven't connected the dots, 94 cents, very revealing level next week, so we'll see how the price reacts with it.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.